Hi guys, this is David, Second Comics. Welcome back to my channel. All right, I got 5 books here that is, to me, in my opinion, an iconic cover that you should have in your collection, regardless if it's facsimile, reprint, or original in any type of grade. I got 5 here that is raw. A few will be considered as a reprint, like a facsimile, because I just don't have the time to look for the originals here. But okay, let's go with the very first one here. It's Detective Comic 880 jock cover. They said this is very iconic. To me, I think it's iconic the way that he did this art, but to me, it's an ugly ass cover. But if you are cover collector or if you are into um, the Hush art, that it was a great story, and along with it's one of the badass. People are saying this is one of the badass Joker cover out there. So this is something that I would recommend having if you are into iconic covers or a key or minor key, what run. But this is something that every collector out there should have one in their collection. Like I said, regardless if it's the original, like the one I'm having in my hand, or graded in CGC or facsimile or any type. I mean, it's just cover that you should have. And this is my highlight of the 5 cover, iconic cover. The next one here is Batman issue 227. Shout out to Walking Jedi for AOK me this. Is Neil Adams cover. I think this is homage to Detective Comic. God, I forgot. Um, God, I should know better. But there's a reprint of this. This is the original of it. Um, but just really cool cover, and they considered it as this as a key issue. Um, but like I said, any iconic cover is a key issue in my opinion, and it does fetch some few good dollars. I mean, for like this one here, the first one I showed is average about what $50 to $100 depending on what the grade is. This one, it fetches. I mean, the sky's the limit on this on a but this I believe this is probably a 4.0 4.5, get around maybe 350 at the most, on a good day, maybe on a 400, I don't know. So that's Batman issue 227, iconic homage to detective cover. I think I should have it right here, once I edit this video. All right, the third one is my favorite cover all time. This is Spider-Man issue number 1, um, cover done by, of course, Todd McFarlane. Um, there's this polybag version of this, and as you can see, this is newsstand. But yeah, um, definitely you want to have this in your collection, guys. There's also platinum, there's also gold, silver, polybag, green, polybag, silver, polybag, and green, and newsstand and direct. So there's many version of it, and there's also chromium cover of this here, and this has been homaged many times. So definitely, this is a very affordable. Probably looking about $10 without the poly bag, especially on a direct newspaper. Fetch about maybe $25, but definitely a book that you would want to have in your collection when it comes to iconic covers. All right, so next two will be a reprint. I did have this in a 6.0, but I did sell it. I don't know. Maybe I should. It's something that you can always get it back. This is Hawk 181. This is the foil edition, but definitely iconic cover, homage many times. This is the first full appearance of Wolverine in Hawk 181. Like I said, there's many reprint of this, but I just had to get like I said, you don't have to get the original, but you would want something like this here, foil edition. I paid like what, $5.99 for this. Still got a great read. Interior, everything is all reprinted as original copy. The last but the very least is Another iconic cover that you want to have in your collection is Amazing Spider-Man 300. This also has been homaged many, many times, and this is also the foil edition of the reprint of ASM 300. So yeah, look, I'm a comic cover collector myself, and I love covers, especially when it comes to iconic covers. And definitely this one takes the cake when ASM 300, covered done by Todd McFarlane. I believe this is covered done by Trent Hurt. I'm not going to even try it. But yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Foil, love it. Come out very beautifully. And once again, it's ASM, Spider-Man 1, one of the most printed book out there, but still still asking $10. It's like Spawn number one. $10 to 20, depending on if it's a newsstand or not. And of course, this is not something that you might find in the back bin, but definitely something if you have like a facsimile, uh, a reprint, facsimile, facsimile copy, grab it. It's a great read as well. And Detective Comic 880 jock cover. Yeah, those are the five covers, iconic covers that you will want to have in your collection. Try to have my wife in one of these videos, and once she's get all worked up and be comfortable in front of a camera, she'll be sitting next to me like how her sister-in-law did on my previous. I believe that was five impossible books they might find. All right. So with that said, if this is your first time into my channel, subscribe, comment, and give this video a thumbs up, and it would help me a lot. All right. Until next time, guys, shoots.